trolley is heading towards your best friend, you can pull the lever to divert it the other track, killing 5 strangers instead.
Damn.
What do you do? Nah, no way.
You've gone.
No way. I can't believe it, dude.
I love you more than those 5 people, bro, but I'm not killing anyone. I mean, it's already going towards...
What? Don't play this card. We literally started off with that shit.
It's not my fault, bro.
Remind me never to go to a train track with you, bro.
So I avert the trolley because I don't even have a worst enemy.
I am your worst enemy.
True. My worst enemy.
You literally would save your enemy and kill your best friend. That's literally the outcome of this. That's literally the outcome of this trolley problem. The question today, Ivan, is will you press the button?
Depends on the button.
Nah. Will you press it or not?
Depends
yes or no?
Yes. Yes, I will.
All right, you just killed the whole world. Nuclear war just broke out in the whole world later.
Damn.
All right, but this...
It's worth a shot, you know? Who knows what else could have been?
Yeah, it could have been
something good.
That's true.
It's like pulling a ball out of the bag, you know? It could be a black ball, but it could be a red ball. Could be a blue ball. Could be a green ball.
That's a bag with a lot of different colored balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this specific button we're talking about is if you press it, you receive 500K every year for life, but once a year at random, you are kidnapped for a week. Do you press it?
Well, I mean, like, what? Am I kidnapped to the Bahamas into a mansion and I get served yummy food for the week, or like what?
Nah, I'm thinking more like, you know, the boot of a larder.
Oh.
You know?
And what? I'm just in the boot for a week.
I guess,
and then I just hop out.
Yeah.
I don't know, if I'm not like getting beaten, you know, that's kind of all right. I guess like 1 year
every year for life.
Once a year. Once a year at random, you're kidnapped for a week. Nah.
At random, that's the hard part.
Yeah, screw that.
But imagine
like,
you wouldn't have to work.
Yeah, nah, just getting married, like, nah, in the boot.
It's like the one, yeah, that's true. You plan out some crazy board game, like, weekend. You're bro, all the boys getting together. All the boys. We plan it out, get flights from everywhere in the world where we are. And then that week, you're getting kidnapped in the boot.
Yeah.
Later.
You're like, you try set it up so it's like on some remote island in the middle of nowhere. It's like literally you guys are the only population on the island. Nah, in the boot.
Still though, 500K a year just to do nothing. To do nothing. Like you could just do like, I don't know, play League of Legends all day, all night.
Yeah, no, I don't know. If you're getting 500K a year, like you'll be up to stuff, you know, and then you won't want your plans interrupted. It's like, man, once a year for a week. That's
all right. So you're not pressing
150 tooth.
What?
My life.
All right.
50th of my life. That's like what, 2%. That's quite a lot.
Nah. How much of your time do you spend working otherwise though?
Yeah, I guess so. But it's more the random thing. Like I have no control. I have no control.
It's crazy how there's like that one little thing will make it really terrible. Like because once a year, if you do it for a week and you can just be like, "Yep, this is when it's happening."
Yeah.
Then that's an easy one. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not pressing that.
All right, you're not pressing it. I will not press the button.
I'll be like, "What?"
Okay.
Next.
30% didn't press the button.
What?
70% pressed the button.
Just like, yep, 500K, I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. All right.
But what if it's like, you know, full-on torture for the week? You get kidnapped and beaten.
Yeah, that's a different story. At that point, it's not worth it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the difference, is it?
Yeah.
Would you press it? I've pressed that one.
Ooh, it's a tough one. I would. The thing is,
that is not one of the button options.
Yeah, that's true. The thing is that it's not
yes
like you can't opt out of it. You know, it's like for life. Like it's done.
True.
That's the big thing is that I'd have to think about.
Yeah, man. You're like 75. The like grandchild's about to get born in the boot.
But a week though. But at the same time, I think I wouldn't press it. I'll tell you why. Because it's not even the planning of it that would fuck up my plans or whatever. It's the constant anticipation that it could be anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Like you wouldn't be able to enjoy like anything because you're like, could it happen now? Could it happen now? Could it happen now? Like, it's another level of like mindfulness to just be like, I'm just going to sit in the present.
I mean, and even more than that, it's not necessarily in the moment anticipation, but it's like you couldn't plan anything, right? Or like,
well, you would, because it's 1 week out of 54.
I don't know, man.
That's pretty low odds.
I'd be like, okay, so when should I like wait for it to happen and then like plan my big things? Be like, all right, so as soon as it happens, the next week I'm going to get married. Or it's like, yeah, if it's every calendar year, you know, if it happens in January,
then you're sweet for the year. That's a pretty good year.
That's pretty good.
When you get kidnapped in January, that's a pretty good year.
You got an extra 500k in the bank.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
right, what's next?
What's the next one? You can have the video games, consoles, and gadgets you want, but you cannot leave your house more than 1 hour per week for the rest of your life. What? No.
No way.
That's
lame.
That's one written for like 7-year-olds.
Yeah,
like,
hard.
I can have all the consoles I want.
I don't have to go outside.
Yeah. This is the average Discord mod. Presses this button, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Nah.
Yeah, definitely not. That's not even.
How many people press that, bro? 44%.
Bro.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it is the internet.
True.
It is the internet. All right. Next.
Portable house. Oh yeah, I guess if you had like a caravan or something, but still, it's like nah.
Oh, I get I get like 10 grand worth of console stuffs.
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
about
Never
it,
leaving
really.
the house. Like what? Nah. All right. And it didn't even say anything about games. You got all
True,
the
you just get the
consoles.
console. You gotta pay
got
for
no
everything
games.
else.
All right. You will be able to read minds, but you can't turn it off. You will hear the thoughts of every person you see.
Oh nah. Sounds horrible.
That's
I think
what's that? Yeah, that's that. That's that. What's her name? That witch in the new Fantastic Beasts, like Harry Potter series. Have you seen that?
I have. I watched it on the plane. I don't remember though.
Yeah, it's like is it Wendy or whatever her name is, and she can like read. She can read thoughts. Anyway,
Maybe.
yeah, it's this exact problem.
Yeah, right.
And at one point she gets like overwhelmed and has like a breakdown in the street because she can't turn it off, and she's like hearing all the shit.
Oh, wait, is that the newest one?
It's like
Or the one before?
She's in all of them, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I don't
the
remember.
newest one was the breakdown, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, it's horrible. It's
Yeah.
pretty rough.
Yeah, nah.
It's like reading YouTube comments
So I
in
find-
real life.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just like things that you aren't meant for you to read.
Mm.
You know, like one of our clips just went a bit viral and people started hate commenting, and I'm like, first of all, that's great because it's interacting with the algorithm.
Mm.
But second of all, it's just funny because I can tell that like this isn't a conversation to me. It's it's like something that's happening in their head that they're just like throwing at a wall and not realizing that anyone else is actually going to see it, because it's just getting lost in a sea of comments. So what's the point, from the person's perspective to comment?
Just getting it out there.
Yeah, it's real interesting. Like I was actually like thinking about this. But anyway, it sucks. No, we will not press the button.
I find it hard enough to read my own mind, to be honest. Reading
Yeah.
other people's minds all the time, nah. It's not even really you will be able to read minds. It's more like, but blah blah blah. It's more like you are forced to read the minds of everyone. around you all the time.
You do not have a choice.
Yeah. It's like, nope.
Pardon me.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Yeah, 55% press the button. That's crazy. That's
People just-
insane.
I feel like people just don't think these through, or they're mostly 7-year-olds.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just not thinking through it, I think.
Just like,
Let's see. You will get infinite amounts of money, but you may never sexually
Nope.
please yourself in any way. Infinite amounts of
No.
money to be asexual.
no,
Oh wait, no. Is
Well,
it to be asexual or
never sexually please.
no?
your
So
staff.
you're still fucking a normal fucking horny motherfucker, but you just can't do anything.
Does this mean you may? It says you may never sexually please yourself in any way.
Yeah,
So is that like self pleasure?
yeah, I think so.
Ah, so I can still be sexually pleased.
I guess, yeah,
Ah, nah, that's all good. Yeah, let's go.
yeah,
Infinite amounts of money.
yeah. That's pretty
That's fine.
easy.
Yeah.
Infinite. What happens to
Infinite.
inflation if you got infinite amounts of money?
Nothing.
Do you just are you just
don't even care.
are you just the world's cause of inflation
Probably.
at that point?
Yeah.
Like you're just like the way America prints money at the moment is basically that.
Mm.
So what this button gives you is a printer.
No, it gives you a card, like one credit card.
Yeah,
And
that prints money.
You can just 9999999.
That's not infinite.
You put it on the bank thing and it's just like beep accepted.
All right. Yeah,
Anywhere
we're
you
pressing that button surely.
Let's go. What happens? Oh, it just tells you. Adds. to the
Bruh,
stats.
how many? 43% said no. That's
Damn. A lot of people
infinite amount of money to never jerk off again, dude. And these mofos aren't taking it. Infinite.
That's messed up. That's some addiction right there. You know? I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, man, yeah, if you stop me from jerking off, I'll be happy. And you're going to give me money? Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
The more I do this, the more I'm realizing like the types of people that play this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
What
bro,
does that say about you, Edward? That's the real question.
well, I'm the green here. I'm in the green. I'm in the
Why?
52% here. So
You're in the majority.
yeah, it's
Kinda
clown. It's clown on this minority of press that haven't pressed the button. Yeah, the comments are crack up in this. All right, next.
How did you even find this?
I don't know. I've just known this for years.
You're just like,
I just known about this.
and you're like, you know what we got to do on Ivan's podcast?
Yep.
Press the button.
Yo. All right, you get the chance to choose a new talent for yourself, but you got to steal that talent from someone else.
All good.
Yeah,
reckon that's
well, let's just say that you're no longer going to be able to socialize with everyone you meet.
What?
Yep, stolen.
Taking that.
Yep, raxed.
Rude.
Raxed.
What if I steal it back? Oh. we
like-
just lose 2 talents.
It's like the genie, you know, like you got one wish or whatever, and then you use it to like.
Get more wishes.
No, we both get one wish, and then we're like, I want what he's wishing, and then he's like, I want what he's wishing, and then it just crosses out.
What happens then?
It's just an instant. It's just a feedback loop of wishing.
But do you get more? You don't get more wishes.
Yeah, because you want what he's wishing, and
Yeah,
he
he
wishes what you're wishing.
So the universe implodes.
No, the genie is just stuck on fulfilling constantly.
Oh. Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So anyway, the point is, I take your, so you will until you press the button, right? So let's just run through this. So I press the button, and now you are no longer able to go to festivals and take 45 minutes to get to the main stage because you're talking to every single person you see, which is what you do for anyone.
So
that
you're
doesn't
doing
know
this
you.
for your self benefit, really.
100%. And then what? You press it and just steal it right back.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or maybe I just take it from someone even more socially competent, and then I take 60 minutes instead of 45.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. That was
You burned yourself there, buddy.
I did. I made my life even worse. Okay.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, no. Okay, so
But I mean, that it's all about the journey, you know, not the destination. So you enjoy your time along the way.
sometimes it's about
Talking
the
to
journey
people.
to the destination and not the journey from tent to tent. Like,
But that's, it's all, we're getting there eventually. It's all on the way there.
there's nothing worse than being like, all right, let's go have a rave. Bro.
Life is a series of moments. We must treasure everyone independently.
Yeah, until you go, yo, boys, let's go have a rave. And then you're like, yeah, keen. And then we walk 5 steps and then you're already stuck in a conversation with the tent
No,
next
I'm not
door.
stuck. I'm there.
And then we're like all waiting. We're
Presently-
like, all right, wait, let's go. And then
I'm
you're
like,
like,
yeah,
oh,
hold
yeah,
up.
me, yeah. And then we walk 5 more steps and then it's the next tent. And you're like, all right, you know what? We'll see you there. We'll see you at the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mean at the rave?
At the rave. Yeah, at the
Yeah,
stage.
At the stage.
All right. So we're pressing the button.
Yeah.
We're raxing a couple talents.
Now, what would you actually choose though? I reckon I like this one. I think it's cool.
I mean,
I'd take something from some bad actor, someone like really, I don't know, like talented at making money. but does it in the like bad way or something, you know, and then be like, take that from them. So less bad
in the world.
Yeah. And I get to use it for the good stuff.
I would take, who could I steal from? I would steal, I reckon I would steal Trump's ability to roast people.
That'll definitely make your podcast go.
Yeah, exactly. Just do rallies, you know. But there's no one listen. There's no. I'm rallying to 40 people on the YouTube video.
For now, it's 40 now. But tomorrow, man, it's gonna be 160.
Wrong. That's the only thing I can do.
Wrong.
Yeah. Wrong. Yeah. Yeah. No, I actually think Trump in another life could be a comedian. That's mine. Like one of those roast comics, you know?
100%.
All right. Next one. We'll do like a couple more. You can see the future, but no one will believe you.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, take it.
That's an easy clap. But the funny thing is that even if you're proving them right over and over, they still won't believe you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's like, I don't need people to believe me.
But would you want to see the future though?
Oh, now that's a different question.
Well, that is the question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess no. The question is, you can see the future, so you can opt out. This is a good one because you can opt out. It's not like the kidnapping one.
But like, would you end up looking at the future to see when you die?
That's what I'm saying. Is that would be a constant temptation for me. You know.
Maybe go get like hypnotherapy, so you forget that that's an option.
I don't know. Like, honestly, would you want to know when you die?
I don't know. Like, kind of. Like, then I'll be like, oh, I have some certainty, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sweet, all good. So, oh, shit, I died in a hectic-ass, like, I don't know, plane crash, and it's chaotic. But I'm like, oh, well, whatever. Until that point. It's like, I don't know, yeah. It's like, it doesn't become scary anymore if you know when it is, right?
Nah, because the anticipation of it, like, oh, it's coming, right?
Literal sense of impending death.
Yeah. That would be hard.
But it's still coming. I mean, we just don't realize it because we don't have it concrete.
Well, it's coming, but we don't know when. And so it's kind of like there is an element of like, well, it's probably fine. Right? But if you know exactly when.
Yeah, but then every moment up until that point is probably fine. Whereas here, when you start getting like 65, you're like, oh, shit. 70, 75, you know? You're like, starting to get a bit older.
I guess you don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm does knowing like when you die make it better or worse?
Well, we already know that we will die.
Okay, well that's a fact, right?
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, I've never died, so
don't know.
You know, I've seen other people die.
The way technology is advancing, who knows? You know. That's
true.
Maybe we get crack immortality.
Get uploaded into the AI chat GPT 5. We get uploaded into it. That's actually the new evolution of chat GPT. It's just human intelligence integrated inside the language matrix. Yeah. And then what would that tell you? You can see the future. So you try to look to see when you die, and you just see that you never die. You just see that you continue on with chat GPT.
At some point you would. At some point. Like
eventually the sun
would die out, or the heat death of the universe is the last.
Would that affect, that wouldn't affect, if the sun dies out, that doesn't affect non-biological life?
Well, it depends, I guess, like on where the non-biological life gets its energy from, right?
True.
Like if it's from resources, then yeah, but if it's solar powered, then...
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, surely it'd be like fusion reactors or some shit.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're not really worried about radioactivity.
Yeah. Which, I mean, fusion is really just like a sun. So, solar power. Yeah. Hectic solar power.
Yeah. But I feel like that, yeah, I guess. And then...
Very, very concentrated solar power.
Yeah, I read this sci-fi book where I wish I could just name the name and author and shit, but I don't work like that. But basically, they created an AI that like is basically a rocket with an AI inside it, and so the rocket is its body, and it travels through the universe, like creating more of itself and then spreading out, and interacting within the different iterations of itself. So it's like Rocket 1 talking to Rocket 10 and like all this crap. It's
cool.
pretty insane concept of a book, but it just feels like if non-biologic life becomes the only living thing on the planet, because let's say we survive, society survives long enough, but we just can't sustain the resources on the planet.
Sure.
The sun's dying out. 5 billion years that the sun's going to keep going for? Something like that. Yeah. And so the only life left is like technology, essentially, like AI, right? I feel like they'd be able to, it would be able to travel and find more resources to propagate its own life, because it's not bound by like these oxygen levels and freaking, whatever. Like the conditions for non-biologic life is way more broad than for biologic life.
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe. Unclear. We don't know what non-biological life is yet. So.
Well, as in like, if let's say the model of AGI is like eventually
I
leads
guess
to
so.
it.
I don't know. Like, I guess you don't have to find water, which is a scarce
oxygen.
resource.
Yeah.
In
fact, it's probably better if you don't find water.
I don't know what silicon reserves are like in the universe, but there's like
just send a bunch of mining drones to different planets.
There's some concept called, I can't remember what it's called. I should know it, but it's like kind of the limit of how far we might be able to reach. It's not the Fermi paradox, but it's similar to that. It might be it's like the something gap. Anyway, it's like, because the universe is expanding, all space is expanding. So every point is expanding, like moving away from every other point.
Right.
And so the further apart things are, the more space there is between that. So the more they're growing apart over time. So like the space between stars is expanding relatively slowly, but the space between galaxies is expanding much faster. And so I can't remember if it's from our galaxy to the next one, or if it's like in our supercluster or something like that, like our cluster of galaxies, nebula, that even if we started going at the speed of light now, we wouldn't be able to reach a certain point.
Right. So
something
like the bottleneck would be the speed of light, essentially.
Kind of. It's like,
because the things are expanding faster than, is it faster than the speed of light?
At some point, I think it becomes something like this.
Yeah. Because otherwise, at least at the same speed, right? Because otherwise there wouldn't be a end to the observable universe, right? Because if light can bounce back faster than it can move away, then we would see the end. Like, we'd keep seeing on. Yeah. So I guess there would be bottlenecks, and eventually things would. I mean, there's the theory that everything just ends up in a black hole, and then the black hole runs out of steam. And I mean, it's unclear what happens when there's nothing for it to fucking eat anymore, you know? But I guess then it could just be a new beginning, through that black hole into another universe.
A white hole.
And maybe AGI over billions of years gets so technologically advanced and, beyond any means of comprehension that they just like figure out how to travel through black holes and shit.
Travel through universes.
Yep.
Universal
transmutation.
Trans-universal travel.
There we go. We've just come up with a new sci-fi book. Let's go. That's actually not a bad idea.
It is a cool idea.
Actually, yeah.
There is when we just started talking about this, actually, it reminded me of this short story I read recently by Isaac Asimov called The Last Question. It was interesting talking about it before I had mentioned it, because I was just thinking about it while we were talking. A lot of the concepts are quite related. Really interesting. It's really short. I highly recommend you read it. I would almost want to watch a video or something on it, but I don't know how long it is. I think it took me like 20 minutes to read. So, But yeah, it's all about that, and I won't spoil it. But the question, I'll tell you what the question was. It's like, people on Earth and they create AGI or something, and then, or like they have this is the premise, so I'm not spoiling it. The premise is humans make computers and they ask it questions, even before it's like intelligent or whatever. But after they like crack it how to ask it questions, this like in the 50s or something, they ask it, is there some way of reversing entropy? Because basically the problem is that everything's slowly moving apart and entropy is increasing.
Everything's tending towards chaos.
Yeah, which is just like random state. So you can't like, even if you put things in order here, you're kind of like taking it away from other places. And so essentially the universal question of eternity, like whether or not eternity is possible for like life or whatever, is whether or not we can reverse entropy.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. So like in a sense, eternal life, or like the idea of heaven or whatever would be a non-entropy, not like a space without entropy.
Something like that, I guess. Yeah. Or like that would be that must be one of the requirements for it.
Right.
Or like without perpetually increasing entropy.
Which I guess if God existed,
he'd have it sussed, man.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would just like make sure things don't go out of whack.
Just be like, okay, all good.
Yeah, so that makes sense to me. Yeah. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, that's it. They ask it this question of like, can we reverse entropy? And it's like insufficient data for meaningful answer. But yeah, it's a really good story. I highly recommend it.
All
and
right.
It was perfectly on topic. So recommend it to everyone else watching as well.
There we go. See, in this podcast, you grow in knowledge and in intellect, as well as watching two dumb guys press a red button. So you're getting the whole picture here.
Yeah,
you're getting the dumb, low IQ
experience.
Activities, the high IQ.
Bro, this is high IQ as looking at some of these answers.
Bro, looking at what other people answered is the low IQ.
Exactly.
This is what gives me an aneurysm, but that's all right. So you can see the future, but no one will believe you. So I'm pressing the button tentatively because I think the ability to see the future is fucking crazy, and it would just be like instantly. I would be instantly the best magician ever. Well, in the world.
The question is, would you be though? Like
100%.
There's this question that comes up for me when it's like, you can see the future? Is like, if I got that ability right now, and I looked at myself 10 seconds from now, I'm going to be sitting here talking about seeing the future.
Yeah.
And like what action I would take at that moment wouldn't change to change that action. But if I did, instead I was like looked at myself from the future, like in the future, 10 seconds from now, and my decision was to get up and like, I don't know, do a star jump.
Right.
And I'll be doing a star jump.
Right.
But
what if you decided not to?
It's not like I look at.
Are you saying what if you look at to see the future and then you decide against doing the future?
Yeah, or I couldn't. Right. It's like it like puts. It like locks in the decisions or whatever that are going to happen. And so, for example, like I could see something like with the lotto where the numbers are going to happen and some random thing, and then they're going to be shown. And I can know what lotto number is going to be picked tomorrow. And so I can like be confident that I'll win that. But something like going to be the best magician in the world, like,
yeah, but
how does that work?
Easy, because I'll just be a mentalist and now I can just read everyone's mind and thoughts and whatever.
But why how would you read their thoughts?
Okay. So this is the performance. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Think of a name that I couldn't know.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, what is it?
Why would I tell you?
Because I have it written in this envelope.
Does that
So
work?
if I know
Yeah.
if I know what you're gonna say, then I can just pre-write it.
Huh. Oh yeah, I guess so. I was thinking like, but you have. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that works.
Yeah, basically any trick where you need to somehow gather information about a choice,
Yeah.
like that's dunzos.
Assuming that you get that information at some point.
Yeah, but if you could read the future, you could just get it.
Well, not in all cases, unless someone tells you.
Right,
Like-
right. Yeah, but I mean,
Unless
You
it
know.
gets put out into the external world.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
messing with my head because it feels like I'd have to like the future could change the actions that are happening,
Exactly. This
and then
is
me
why I
changing the actions based on the future would change the future. So then you're like you'd constantly be in a perpetual state of like surfing the future based on this current action to see what that would do, and then deciding to take it or not.
So then you
I-
can't decide to take it or not,
No,
right?
I almost feel like it would re-update live in your head.
Nah.
It would have to,
Oh, maybe. I guess it depends on the model.
unless determinism is the thing,
Yeah,
and we
I
have
guess it
zero
depends.
choice, zero agency over anything.
I guess you could see it in one of two ways, right? Like, there's either this, kind of deterministic approach where the time dimension is just like a one-dimensional concept, and so we just move through time
Right.
along this dimension, and that's kind of the standard way that a lot of people think about time. And I've seen this book actually, which I haven't read, but I saw the concept and I was like, wow, I want to read about that.
Mm.
But I was talking about like 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional time, where instead of time going like along a line, where it's like forward and backward, how we tend to perceive it, it's like got up and down or something. And like there's the way that and then maybe even like, 3D, like around. And the way I perceive of it is it's kind of like a cone of probabilities or something. Like every future hypothetical world is like a probability space.
Right.
And I don't know if you've seen the picture of like the
It
light.
just sounds like quantum physics type shit, where it's like, well, this
Almost.
could be here. This is the probability that it's here, but if you observe it, then it fucking goes through both slits or whatever the fuck. No, it's the other way around, right? It's like both slits and then you observe it and it's like one or the other, or
Yes,
what was it?
yeah.
Yeah, like that type shit.
Kinda. I mean, it's more just like the future is uncertain. There are like certain possible options that could happen, and then as soon as you like move through this, you're like kind of, I guess, to use quantum physics terminology, you'd be like collapsing the possibilities
Right.
space state into like a certainty. But it's just me, like the way that I perceive of it is like if I'm at this point and then I'm like moving along in time this way, like time is moving forwards, I can like choose to move like upwards or sideways or downwards or whatever. I'm still moving forward through it, but there's like this kind of like possibility, like
Navigating.
cone of probabilities
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
that I could do. I could make this choice. I could choose to go left, or I could choose to go right. And so, to bring it back to this, if you were saying you can see the future, if you could see this whole cone of possibilities, like if you could,
Yeah, well, that's the
visualize
thing is that if
that would be crazy.
if determinism is the absolute law of the universe, then this is kind of shit. This button press.
Yeah,
But
kind
if determinism is a weak source model
Mm.
for the world, and it's just sort of an overly simplistic way of looking at things, then this button press is great.
True.
So I would almost want to press the button just to see if determinism is real or not.
Yeah, true. To be fair, I would place my bets that it's not. I would place my bet on free will. So
Yeah.
I would probably bet on this button.
No, you know what? No, I'm pressing it because I can always just not read the future,
True.
right? So I'm pressing it and just to see, is
But how would you-
determinism real?
But you'd have to try it at one point.
I mean, I
right?
would try it once
How
on
would you-
something
what would you test it?
on something pretty meaningless.
Like how? What would you do?
What would I do?
Like, how do you test that? How do you test? You're like, okay, cool. Now I can see the future. How do I test
Because
if
I can-
determinism is true
I
or
can
not?
see whether or not like something that I can see in the future, right?
Mhm.
Is can I change that in any way through my actions?
Sure. Like,
And then
sure,
if I can change it, then it's a cone
yeah.
multi-dimensional.
Like, surely the easiest test here is like, okay, I'm going to look into the future. I'm going to see which of these cups I pick up.
Right.
And then I'm like, okay, I pick up the green one. Can I pick up the glass one?
Yeah. And then what happens if you like, as you're about to pick it up, you look in the future again? Like, you know, what is that? Like, what are you seeing? What, like,
You see that in one future pathway? No.
Yeah. Do you see multiple options, or do you see? You know what I mean? Like,
well, you couldn't, right? Because that would be, then it wouldn't be determined.
the future. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So it would that would then explicitly imply this like, possible futures model. Because otherwise, like, the first thought that came to mind was maybe, you like try and pick this up and then you look at the future as you're going to, and you see that like in this model, in this future, you die like, in 5 years or something. And so that forces you to take this one.
Ooh. All ripples off this one.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay,
something like that.
I'm picking up this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though I could pick up that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that would be these different future possibilities.
But at the
right?
same time, there is an element of determinism in that future model, in that multiple pathway model, because you would always make the choice to like maximize, like especially on a trivial matter, you would always make the choice to maximize like longevity and all these like human instincts.
Bro, that feels like that could be quite debilitating. Like imagine seeing all of the future possibilities and then you're like, should I go to sleep now? Should I go to sleep like in half an hour?
Yeah.
Like what's going to be better overall and the optimal like composition of all of the things that I care about in my life over the course of my whole life.
Yeah, and that just becomes determinism because you'd always make those choices to maximize it in that way.
No, but
even though it
like,
feels like you can do whatever.
maximizing?
Like whatever you value, right? Like whether
exactly.
it's longevity
I
or
feel like if you're faced with like, I don't know, the scope of your entire life and then every single decision, knowing how that could affect the rest of it, like your life, what you value becomes so complicated to try and figure out, right? Because I imagine what you value now is very different to what you value at 70, and 70-year-old you is going to be saying, screw you, 25-year-old you for doing that stuff. And so it's like, how do you value that versus what you're doing now when you see that future? I think it's like, it's easier as we are because we can kind of like disassociate ourselves from
the future
selves.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very big point. Like a lot of people when they get older,
like
they become
debatable whether or not this is rational to do.
Yeah. Like it's I've noticed that a lot. Like a lot of older people get a lot more risk averse, you know, and it's because well, first of all, I feel like the hormonal levels are huge to play there. Like, what do you have to?
No, just explore.
Yeah, the hormonal levels are like huge to play there, right? Because like testosterone is linked to high risk behavior, like pretty high correlation. And so obviously as you get older, your test levels drop, like everything kind of starts shutting down. So maybe it's like a hormonally driven behavioral change to start sort of looking at low risk options everywhere, you know? But I feel like a lot of it is also to do with like, as you said, like values changing as you get older, you know? Like when you're young, you like want to experience things. You want to like, you know, like what, you know, like you're sort of like, you're like sort of like naive to the world, you know, you're like, I want to do this, and then like an old guy's like, bro, like I've been a black belt for 40 years. I'm just sore everywhere. Like I wish I never fucking started this stupid sport, you know, like that kind of shit. And you're like, all right. Yeah. Cool. I reckon with that one, that was probably
let's see what
let's see. So we're going to press the button. All right, let's see how many people press it. Most people.
83%.
83%. 17 people didn't press it.
I reckon on average, we spent 65 times as long thinking about that question.
Yeah, that was a good question. That had many
probably longer, to be honest.
That had many layers. Many layers to it.
It did. I like that.
All right. Let's
good game. GG, well played.
GG. Let's do the trolley problem now.
Uh-oh.
So this one is a if you're listening and you're not seeing the video, there's a classic philosophical problem. I guess it's just called the trolley problem, right?
Yeah.
And I guess this is the classic one, right? Is that the case?
I think so.
Level 1, the original.
I think this is the original. Yeah.
Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. What do you do? Pull the lever or do nothing? And this is like the classic sort of philosophical idea. It's like,
do you use your free will to interfere with the situation that's happening in order to change the outcome based on like your moral judgment of what is the right action to take?
But there's also another level to it, which I feel like is the fact that you pulling the lever, right? Your direct action has just now contributed to killing a person, right? Whereas your direct inaction, your complete lack of engagement in the situation, you wouldn't be responsible at all, but you would, like, 5 people would die.
Sure.
So that's also, I feel like, a level to it.
I think that's a argument, but I think it's pretty bad. Like, I mean, if you think about it, if you're walking down the street, right, and you see like these 3 big dudes beating up a grandma or something, or not even, okay, let's not say 3 big dudes. There's one guy, one like kind of normal sized dude, but he's got pocketless shorts on, and he doesn't have a shirt on. You'll see why
I understand why.
And he's beating this like grandma and grandpa, telling them to give them like their money. And you're just like, you literally are on the same street as them. You walk past, and you're just like, yeah, no, all good. And they're like some scrawny like 17-year-old dude, and you're just like, oh no, but my inaction didn't cause those grandparents to like get beat and die or something, you know. It's like, nah, come on. You could have easily just choked out the 17-year-old kid. And it's like, yeah. So I think the argument of inaction, or like, it's the same thing as what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's something of the crowd, or something like the problem where if
mob mentality.
Nah, it's like if someone's having an emergency or something, everyone else assumes that someone's going to do something about it.
Oh, right.
And in the end, no one does anything about it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't actually excuse, like, it doesn't mean that the people aren't responsible in some way, right?
Yeah, diffusion of responsibility as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Maybe
Whereas
so,
it's like when in the, I'm not a history guy, but in a lot of executions throughout time, they would give like a whole firing squad guns with like blanks, and like, you know, one person would have a real bullet or real bullets, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's like you get 20 guys to go in and shoot up this guy, execute them, but only one of them actually has a real bullet.
Wow.
And so it's kind of like everyone's like, yep, it's probably not going to be me, and they just pull the trigger, you know?
Oh, yeah. Wild.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
So,
Why would they do that?
So that's
like, 'cause blanks are cheaper or what?
No. So that it's that like idea of like, oh,
so
no one's gonna feel bad. No one's gonna feel bad about this because.
But why would they care about that?
I guess like
that's so weird. It's like
morale or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably morale.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, when was this?
I wish I could just spout out
in
dates
like the
and
last
shit.
100 years.
Yeah. I feel like in different wars and stuff, like in World War I, World War II, something like
that. Damn. Someone clocked that, you know? Like someone was just like, you know what's going to make our soldier morale go better? If we execute people with mostly blanks.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Because then, like, you know, no one, like, if you're constantly having to like massacre people, you know, and you just get like, all this guilt and shit, and then like PTSD and all this stuff, but it's like, oh no, it's not your fault. Like,
messed up.
Yeah.
You
haven't actually killed anyone yet because it's been 3 executions and you had blanks every time.
Yeah.
All good.
That's whack.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
walking out of an execution feeling good. That's messed up.
I mean, if I wasn't the one executed, and I'm immediately going to be like, you know,
feeling a bit better.
Yeah, 1% better than the guy that just died.
Arguably 100%.
Yeah.
Well, that depends on whether or not death is necessarily worse, you know. Arguably a life of suffering is worse than death.
We got to get here actually, because this trolley problem does this. Oh, no. Yeah. All right.
This is really gonna pull into our moral.
So we've sort of just kind of beat around the bush, but we've kind of agreed that pulling the lever is the right thing to do in this situation.
I would say so.
Yeah. It's like stopping their grandma, you know. Like you might have to kill the 17-year-old because you punch him and he hits his head and dies, but you know it was either him or the grandma. You know, let's go.
I mean, it doesn't even need to be the death thing, you know.
Well, I mean, it is in this case.
I mean, it is in this case.
That's kind of why I said that. Yeah. All right. So we're pulling the lever. All right. We're pulling the lever. Boom.
Do it.
Later. Splat. 73 people agree with you.
73% and 27%.
73% of people agree with you.
6.4 million votes. Wow,
Yeah.
that's popular.
Very popular.
I can't believe it. I haven't heard of this
Now
before.
you have. I swear you have.
What?
I swear. All right. Next. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to another track, killing 4 people instead.
Yeah.
Yep. Still same thing.
Utilitarian
Same
calculus says yes.
Yes. All right. 4 people though. All right. Pulling the lever. Splat. 66% agree.
Interesting. So we dropped like 7% of people.
That doesn't make sense to me. Because if you're using the first logic and applying it to the second logic.
Well, I guess it depends. So some people might have a model that's something like, I don't know what the proper terminology for this is, but it might be something like, you know, if it's 1 person with action and 5 people with inaction, that would die. It's like my ratio for taking the action is like 1 to 2. So like if it was 2 people, I'd do it, or like, sorry, say 1 to 3. If it was 3 people or more, I would do it. But if it was like 2 people, I wouldn't do it because like it's too hard for me to take the action and justify that or something.
Right.
Or like the uncertainties are too high. Like maybe, you know, this person is like young and like has a lot of life ahead of them. These 2 people are like almost dead or something. Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, that's
There's more nuance. I'm sure they'll come up in this.
Yeah, potentially. All right, next. So, oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed.
Pull the lever? I don't have many life savings.
I was going to say, oh no, I lose 50 cents. Great. All right, so pulling the lever. 60% of people agree with you.
What?
40 disagree.
Are you serious?
Selfish bastards.
Damn.
Straight up.
40% of people who've done this thing. Wait, so there's 6 million people who've done this. That's like 2.4 million people
that would
just like let 5 people die for
their life savings.
60K.
Yeah. I mean, it is their life savings, to be fair to those motherfuckers, right?
10K worth.
They just worked for like 60 years, finally scrounged up 60K, and then some cunts are like on a train track and he's like, fuck this.
But what if it's just the same 7-year-olds as the other quiz, you know?
Yeah,
their
like,
life savings is their
$10.
piggy banks.
You're like, fuck, nah. Buying lollies with that. All right.
Enough for the next COD.
So, oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. Oh.
Yeah, do it.
Are you actually though?
Yep. Just be like, let's go.
Nah.
I think this actually makes it a lot harder. I think at this point, my rational brain says yes. But also my rational brain says it depends on who's on the track or something. It's like if they're like unknown people.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, man.
Unknown people.
That's so hard.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I'm going to be straight up. I'm not fucking pulling that shit. Straight up, bro. Like, I'm living. I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Like, nah.
Nah, man.
I'm going to do what I need to do to get off those tracks, bro. If you guys can't figure it out, bro.
But they're tied to the tracks.
Hey, man, so am I, it turns out. I just got a fucking hand.
Yeah, how do you pull the lever?
I'm like
tied
up and my hand's like sticking out. I can just
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not pulling
Interesting.
it. Low key, not pulling it.
What if it's the other way around? What if you're on the track and then you have to pull the lever to sacrifice the other people?
Ooh, it might come up, but
yeah, it might be next. Well, I don't know.
I'm doing that too. I'm not gonna die, G. Like that's just like my instincts.
You just have to spend the rest of your life in fucking prison. That's lame.
That's true. That's true. I'll take my chances on the run, G. I'll take my chances in the forest.
Just reset, dude. Just be like, but reset, start again. See what's up, you know? You get another go.
Well, that's the thing is I don't believe in a reset. I believe in eternal nothingness. So,
what?
you know?
Nah. Not even possible, bro.
just-
Just read that. Read the last question, man.
Bro,
Just
where were
see.
you before you were born?
Nowhere.
It's exactly where you're going to be after.
Yeah, but then I'll come back.
Nah, gee.
Before
Alright.
that doesn't make sense. So,
Wait, why doesn't it make sense?
because it's different universes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just theorizing because
Consciousness.
obviously I don't know. But yeah, I'm not doing. Are you going to pull it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it.
All right, we'll do it as if you're doing it. But I'm telling you right now, I would not pull the fucking lever.
I reckon this is gonna be like really more
39%.
Yeah, 40%.
Nah, 61% people disagree with you.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right.
It is, in fact, why humans have survived so long. Self-preservation.
Yeah, that
Survival
is
of the
true.
fittest.
That is true. Oh no, a trolling is heading towards 5 people.
Absolutely.
You can pull the lever
Yep.
to divert it, but the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed.
Dumbest question.
Fuck Mona Lisa, dude.
Fucking painting of Mona Lisa. Even more so. Yeah.
Oh man.
Nah, later.
Nah. Okay, so
This is.
the original Mona
is
Lisa
ridiculous.
gets killed, or 5 people.
I mean, we
Same.
already chose that we'd kill the Mona Lisa, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
kill one person. So
Yeah. Yeah.
This must be like
The painting
90%.
and Mona Lisa, 5 people.
Yeah.
All right. Do I get to keep? Okay. The question is, do I get to keep the Mona Lisa if I save it?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, in that case, now we might be talking.
How much is the Mona Lisa worth? Priceless? Question mark?
Yeah, I was gonna look it up, but then it would change the lighting, so I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in the 100 millions, surely.
Must be.
Yeah.
Nah, I reckon it's like probably you can't buy it or something. It's probably like a literally priceless artifact at this point.
You reckon? You
Yeah,
reckon Bezos couldn't just drop a couple
Just buy it.
cheeky bill?
I don't know, man.
Just to pick it up. Surely, couple cheeky bills.
I don't know. Yeah.
Billions, dude.
Or I mean, who owns it? That's a question.
Some
Museum.
museum, yeah, crazy.
It's probably like. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. Imagine a couple billion.
Bro, I don't think there's any object in this life that I would be like, oh yeah, it's like more valuable than like life.
Oh yeah.
You know, like what could you put there to like incentivize me to
Like medicine.
all medicine in the world?
Yeah. Or like you know the cure for cancer or something.
Yeah, okay, but that's kind of like
Hypothetical medicine.
yeah, that's more like knowledge of the medicine. Because if you could just recreate
yeah, I guess
it,
so.
right?
Yeah, true.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're pulling the lever, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Yeah, for sure.
Splat.
76%.
I think it'd be more of a crunch, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Shred than a splat.
All right. 24% of the people.
Are you
disagree.
serious? That's crazy.
That's insane. That's
There are
insane.
some nutters out there, man.
Straight up. All right. Trolley is heading towards a rich man. The rich man offers you 500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else. What do you do?
Yeah, I'll pull it.
Interesting. You're
Probably.
pulling it here, but you're gonna kill yourself
Probably.
in the first fucking one.
Well, there's 2 people that are gonna die. With
Yeah.
that 500k, I could save so many more other people.
Bullshit. You're buying a house, G. Let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest, G.
Nah, maybe I'd save, I don't know, 100k.
And what?
So I feel like if I didn't give
You'd feel
a lot
guilty
of the
about
money
it.
away, yeah, I'd feel guilty about it.
I mean,
So
if
it's like,
I'm
if I went into the situation being like, okay, I'm gonna give 400,000 away to like the Give Wow Maximum Impact Fund, and then 100,000 I'm gonna put in savings.
all right. So
then
now I'm
this
starting
would
to
justify my
understand.
decision.
Now I'm starting to understand why rich people give donations.
Yes,
they feel
don't
guilty that they pulled the lever, G.
Yeah,
They feel
exactly.
guilty that they pulled the lever.
The lever being all the slave labor.
yeah. The sweatshops in China.
But to be fair, most rich people who do that don't give money away. So
Yeah, but Bill Gates, so many vaccines.
true.
Don't cancel me. All right.
This video can't be monetized anymore because you said that word.
because I said the word, G. All right. So the trolley is heading towards a rich man. He gives you 500K. Bro, I'm taking that 500, and then I'll build a house in the name of the person that I just. This is for you. Nah.
I'm sure he'll really enjoy that.
But
The guy who killed me got a house.
It also feels real weird to be like, all right, how much you guys gonna give?
I mean-
Oh, you're giving 500. How much can you give? Oh, $20? Nah.
Bits.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
the
that
other guy
feels
doesn't offer
very
you anything.
callous to like just be like, oh, let me.
Yeah. The other question is like, you know, if the rich man's an asshole and the other guy's all good.
Yeah, but you don't know that. You just know that one's
exactly.
rich and one of them's not.
It's like with the limited information.
Hey, yeah, all right. I mean, I guess
I think rich people, on average, probably have a higher probability of being assholes than not rich people.
I don't know if that's true. Maybe that's true. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of ways to get rich that means that you have to be an asshole.
Gary Vee is the only nice rich guy.
Nah, gee, that's not true. Nah, there's plenty of like nice rich people. It's just that there's a lot of ways to make money that isn't nice.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
all right. So
I'm gonna pull it.
yeah, all right, let's pull it. Fuck the poor cunt.
I think this is
it's so bad. Just kill the poor guy, dude.
wow, 51%.
Yeah,
49.
I kind of
very
get
split.
get that one, to be honest. That one feels icky, but at the same time, it's $500,000. So
Yeah, I think it feels less icky for me because I'd give most of it away.
yeah, but that also feels like
I know that I can like
that's also like giving most of it away is like purely a guilt thing because you're still
Nah,
making
it's like
profit out of it.
well, but I'm still.
If you're giving all of it away, then I feel like yeah, okay, you're like as morally sound as you could
But
be.
it's not necessarily like the giving most of it away is just like it's like a guilt guilt conscious clearing thing. But like if it was just math or whatever, like one life for one life,
Right.
like it could be a lot less. So like you could, I think, numbers range around like 5K or probably less now for saving a life, counterfactually.
Right.
And so I could be like, 15K out of the 500K and be like, well, I've done the math part of it.
Right.
And so now it's fine. But I feel like, there'll be some like conscious like threshold at which I feel like my conscience is clear.
Interesting. Yeah. See, I don't know about
Where
that.
it's like, my conscience isn't clear at the point where the math works out. It would have to be more than that, but yeah. I think
I don't know about that. Like, I don't know about doing like that's almost like some like justifying type shit, like terrorists justifying like the reason why they do it, or you know what I mean? Like, there's a level of like cold calculation that I don't know if I can attribute to like being good, like feeling good about it. You know what I mean? Like like the feeling good about it and the logic of it don't always track. You know,
that's fair.
And so it feels like my intention has to be completely pure for me to feel good about this. So I'd almost have to give all of it away to be like completely clean.
Interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm just killing a poor person. Like,
but one of them's gonna die anyway.
I know, but you know,
at least
like,
in one world.
But like the only
400K
reason he
goes
didn't
to
die
charity.
is because he was poor. Sorry, the only reason he died was that he was poor in that situation.
Right. And because he pulled the lever.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, if I didn't do anything, if the guy didn't offer me $500,000, then I wouldn't have. You know, so that's sort of the dilemma I have. But to be fair, I'll probably still fucking pull it. Yeah. I just wouldn't feel good about it.
Give me the bucks.
You know?
$500,000, let's go.
Yeah. All right.
Classique.
Next. All right. Five lobsters. So the trolley is heading towards 5 lobsters. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a cat instead. What do you do?
Oh, we should have been reading the levels. So this is level 7.
Yeah.
Levels of sentience. I like this. This is cool. I don't know, man. So I used to hate cats. I was like, why the hell would you ever have a cat? Like, they're just so boring and lame. It's literally just like walk around like...
Amy's so mad at you right now.
I said I used to.
Nah.
And just like, walk around, just like really aloof all the time. Feels like they don't like engage with anything unless you like have a little mouse thing, you know, like little cheeky thing.
Or a laser pointer.
Or a laser pointer, yeah. Whereas dogs, they like run up to you like, yo man, what's up? Let's play. And I'm like, yeah man. Just match my energy, you know?
Yeah.
But since moving to the UK, my partner lives in a flat where on the street, well, there's a few cats on the street, but this one in particular, Cadbury, comes around. He's just like straight up, it's just like the neighborhood cat.
Mm.
Just comes around to people's places, steals their treats, has a nap on their sofa, and then gets some scratches. But now, after being around him, I'm like, yeah, cat's pretty cute.
So did you know that
Lobsters, I ain't seen a lobster before, bro.
if you die in a house with a cat,
They'll
right?
eat you.
Within 24 hours it starts eating you.
Crazy.
If you die in a house with a dog, it'll start starving first and then they go.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's nice.
cats don't
There
give
you
a
go.
fuck,
Cats
dude.
ain't loyal, man.
Cats don't give a
Cats
fuck.
ain't
As soon as
loyal.
you're gone, like, ooh, that's a tasty meal, baby.
Yeah, that's it. There's a reason why dogs are called a man's best friend.
Yep.
There you go.
And that's because
They will eat you slower than a cat does.
yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm very callous to like non-human life in the sense of like, yeah, things die. I don't.
Yeah. So how do you decide?
I just don't care enough to even pull the lever in this situation. Like I don't. Yeah. All right, it's lobsters. Who cares?
Right.
Like
It's like you just walk past the track and you just like look at it.
Yeah, it's like all right. I mean, I'll grab them if I can cook them.
Yeah.
If they're gonna get fucked up.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm not gonna cook a cat, but I'd cook some lobsters. If they're gonna die.
Depends where I am in the world. I might give it
bro.
a cheeky try.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna actively be like, yo, I got cat for dinner.
Yeah, no.
You know, but
all right, so we're just
some
leaving
lobsters
it.
are getting crushed on the tracks. I'd be like,
So we're doing nothing. You like cats, and I don't mind either way.
yeah,
Sweet as. Do nothing. Right there.
splat indeed.
Yep. 85% people agree.
15% disagree.
Yep.
Interesting. I wonder who that 15% of people is.
The people like Nathan who value life, no matter what.
One-to-one,
Yeah. Ants.
The level of the life of a shrimp is equivalent to the life of a human.
Yeah. Humanism is not great.
We should get rid of all humans
Yeah.
because then the world's sentience will be able to survive better.
Exactly. That's true.
That's nuts. It's not true.
I didn't get him on and just like both of us get like 4 shots in and just start arguing about humanism.
Yeah, do it.
All right, so level 8. Let's go. Level 8.
What we got?
Sleeping. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who is wide awake instead.
This one's good.
Yeah.
So this is a question about whether you value suffering or
not aliveness.
Yeah.
Or death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like, whether you value the absence of suffering or whether you value like life itself.
But it's funny because in this situation, the suffering is the anticipation. It's not even the pain itself. It's the anticipation.
Well, you don't know how
pain.
slowly the trolley's going, my dude.
Nah, I mean,
Like,
I'm imagining if it's a full speed fucking thing and you're just lying on the tracks, you're just gonna get popped. Because that would wake up the sleepers, though. Surely.
Nah, the ages away, man. The representation isn't accurate. Tracks are like.
All right, so are we going that this trolley's going slow? Is that the?
I don't think it matters.
It does matter.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
If the trolley's going slow, then I might be tempted to go to the sleeping cunts.
Oh wow.
Because that's like fucked.
Right.
Like that one I sent you with the leg inside the door, that car that rolls down super slow.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, if it's like that, then maybe I'm going for the fucking killing 5.
Nah, surely. Because that's how different is that from the suffering of the anticipation? Is like that it's physical
the
pain?
anticipation is purely a...
Because that's just mental pain.
Yeah, exactly. The anticipation is purely a non-enlightened person's suffering. A Buddha wouldn't care.
Right. Okay.
So that's almost on you. Not on you, but like it's you have agency over your suffering in that
Yeah, what if
scenario.
someone who's wide awake is Buddha,
Well, I think that's a different story. In that case, let him ascend or whatever,
Levitate off the tracks.
Well, no, as in like if someone's a Buddha and they die, they become part of the whatever the fuck the term is. I don't remember.
Well, what if more
eternal
Buddhas...
sea of what is it? Do you remember?
I don't.
Yeah. Anyway, Buddhist ideas, but bro, we've both done you've done 20 days or some shit of Vipassana meditation. Like how do you not know what happens after you die?
I haven't done. No, I do know. I do know what happens. I just don't remember the words for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've been there and back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should go again. Actually, it's
That's
been like
crazy.
2 or 3 years. It's been ages.
Yeah, I said once I'd finished that 10-day meditation, I was like, I should do it every year.
Yeah.
And then once
same.
I got out of it, I was like, oh, nah, man, that's such a mish.
Mm.
It's so
Hard.
hard. It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, for
Same.
sure.
Yeah.
The 10 hours a day of just straight meditation.
Or it was more. I was like 12 hours, I think. Yeah.
It's like, it's not the no talking, it's not the no tech, it's not the no writing, it's not the like, it's not the being by yourself, it's not none of those things. It's the 10, 12 hours of just sitting and focusing on your breath, like focusing on your nostril, the sensation your breath has on the outside ring of your nostril, and feeling that it's hot coming in and cold coming in, hot going out. And the whole time you're itching and pain.
No.
The whole time you're itchy and in pain and you can't move and you just have to like, anicca. And that just means temporary or whatever, right? Anicca? Impermanence, that's right. So anyway, point is fucking hard. It's really fucking hard.
Yeah. But isn't that just amazing though? Just like 10 hours, man. Just all you have to do. Just focus on
all it's the hardest thing to do, dude.
Nothing else to do.
That's exactly the problem.
I love it. I just love that in principle. There's just so much to do in life, you know, just like all the time. Got to do this, got to do the laundry, got to do that, you know. And then there you're just like, nah, I'm just going to sit. I need to focus on my breath.
It's so hard though, like in principle. But
speaking of meditation, I have been surprised at how in the last month, so since I've been out of the UK, I usually meditate every day at midday. Well, on weekdays at least. Anyway, I like host the office meditation group. So I'll do like 20 minutes at 12, or start 5 past, end at 25 past, and go for lunch. So I do that every weekday, and then I usually miss weekends, and I was like, oh, far out, I should really get in the habit of doing it on my weekends as well. And it's like, it's only 20 minutes a day. It's like not a lot, but after leaving the UK, I haven't meditated, I don't think. So in like 3 weeks or something, I'm definitely noticing the like effect on my psyche.
Really?
Like
what?
Just like more easily distracted, like less decreased length of period of concentration. Also like more prone to negative emotions like anxiety or jealousy, or just like getting caught up in negative like thought loops, or just like in thoughts, or hanging on to things. Like I did find that when I was meditating, it was just so much easier. It's like, it's hard to say because I'm also like out of the country and I'm away from my partner, and it's like, it's a different environment and situation as well, right? Rather than just like the same thing and I'm not meditating. But it definitely feels like before it was much easier to like, when something negative comes up, I'd like look at it and then I'd put it down, observe it and let it go, you know? Arises, buses away. Arises, buses away. Whereas now it feels a lot more like it arises and I'm like kind of holding on to it, and it's like, oh no, okay, I'm just kind of like try to push it aside, and it's kind of there, so I'm like, oh, far out, I really need to like, I'm gonna try starting this week before I leave, see if I've noticed some improvement. Also exercise, have done barely any since I left, where I was exercising usually like 3 or 4 times a week probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do much meditation typically, but I definitely notice when I don't exercise, I get fucking moody, man.
Hey.
Yeah. Because it's just like pent up energy that I don't have anywhere to direct it to, you know? Mm-hmm. It's even worse when I'm injured, because I'll go to training, so it feels like I've done, like, you know, like if I'm injured, like I'll go in and I'll just watch class or teach or coach or whatever. And then I leave and I'm like, oh, I did my training, I should feel better. But I haven't actually like put out any output, like in terms of like physical exertion, you know, and then I'm like still like, you know, so that's when I notice it a lot.
Still, I imagine being at training, even though you're not physically exerting, is still better than.
Oh yeah, it's still better. Like the routine, the sort of mental focus of the task,
visualizing,
visualizing for sure helps. But like, yeah, the actual exertion
Sure.
part is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
huge.
Gets rid of the cortisol.
All right, so
So what are we doing?
what are we doing? If the guy that's awake meditates, would you be in?
Yeah, I'd feel better
about it. Yeah.
So a trolley's heading towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who is wide awake instead. I think I'd probably pull it. I think I value, I think I do have a value on suffering, or like anti-value. But in this case, this is 5 families suffering or something.
What if it was? Well, I guess maybe it's gonna be, but like, what if it was 2 people that you'd kill instead of 1, but they're both asleep?
Yeah.
There's still
probably,
still
yeah.
the tracks. Okay.
I think otherwise, if you're thinking, when you start incorporating suffering into the calculation, it's like, okay, this person's going to suffer until the trolley hits them, and then their family's going to suffer or whatever.
Yeah.
But then these people aren't going to suffer till the trolley hits them, but then their families are going to suffer.
Right.
So overall, there's more suffering in the world after
So we're pulling the lever.
more people. Yeah.
All right.
I'll do it.
51%
Ooh.
agree, 49 disagree. Wow.
Interesting.
That's a big split.
Yeah. Halfway
All right.
on the fence.
A trolley is heading towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped onto the track instead.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah.
What?
5 people that tied
Look at
themselves.
them, they got little smiley faces on. They're like, hey, I'm on the track.
Yeah. So they tied themselves, or the one person that didn't.
Bro, what is that? What is up with that?
I guess the question is, all right, so here's the morality part of it, right?
Yeah.
Someone that's depressed enough to want to take their own life,
Yeah.
they could be considered sick,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so they're maybe not in a mind space where they have agency over the decision
Sure.
to a point where you can say, yeah, well, it's their fault because they tied themselves to the track.
Sure.
But then the one person that tripped also has zero fault because not only did he never take that choice,
Yeah.
he
I
just
guess
accidentally happened to be there.
it's like, how do you model the choices that they made or whatever? Or did they make any choices? Is there a complete lack of free will? And so we should consider these people who tied themselves to the track as needing rehab or something. And so we should keep them alive.
But then again, who the hell are you to say that they should keep living?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's weird moral question. Personal choices. I think. I want to actually think about this. How would I actually feel? In that situation.
I'll tell you what what my base feeling is, but I don't know if I logically agree with it. My base feeling is that the dumb cunts that tie themselves to the tracks, fuck them.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking hell, how much help do you need in this life? If you're gonna purposely do some dumb shit,
Right. If I try to save you and then you're gonna go try kill yourself.
right? How is that gonna help? The
tie yourself to
situation.
tracks.
Yeah.
Maybe they weren't even intentionally trying to kill themselves. They were just dumb, and they're like, "Hey, tying ourselves to the track's gonna be fun."
Let's see if we can escape. Lol.
Before the train gets there, I learned this new trick.
Yeah. It's just 5 bad magicians.
I read a Houdini book.
yeah, it's just 5 bad magicians. Guys, we're doing a 5-man escape.
Oh, I know you definitely ain't pulling the lever if it's 5 bad magicians or some random person.
Yeah, no, the 5 bad magicians can go, G.
Less competition.
You call me a bad magician? Fuck you.
I would probably leave it. I think I would probably leave it.
Do nothing.
No, man. Yeah, because this kind of starts to go against the previous decisions, right?
Why?
Of valuing, at where you value life or something.
No, because it's still 5 people you're saving, right? No, you're killing.
No,
I see what you're saying.
you kill
Yeah.
5.
You're killing 5 people for 1. Yeah.
There's no way to be consistent in this game. I've not thoroughly enough defined my moral intuitions around this.
There we go. All right, so we're doing nothing.
I reckon I would not do anything. Yes,
okay,
I would
do nothing.
Rip.
79% of people agree. 21 disagree.
Mm.
Yep. All right. Level 10, mercy.
Oh gosh. Here we
Oh
go.
no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. The level just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. Yeah, of course.
Oh gosh.
I mean, obviously, I'm pulling it. Or,
Yeah, I reckon.
I mean, like with just this limited amount of information, right? Like,
yeah. With just the
if like it being slower means that maybe they find a way to like stop the tram before it gets there or whatever. You know what I mean? But like,
in like a hypothetical, like they're in a spaceship and they're like slowly dying.
Yeah.
Like,
this is the only. This is the only option.
Yeah.
I guess we'll pull it.
Yeah. It's gonna be most people, surely.
Yeah, 71%, 29% don't want any part of it.
What?
Yeah, weird, eh?
They're just like, nah, I'll just let them
die slowly.
Rude. Gosh. Maybe 29% of people who did that question are like masochists.
Yeah, I don't know. Sadomasochists, I guess. The masochism's like towards you, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, I think that's sadism.
Oh, sadism?
Or is it maybe the other way around?
Yeah, I think it's the other way around.
Oh.
All right, level 11, minor inconvenience. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late.
Damn. Bro.
Fucking Amazon package, gee.
Amazon Prime, 1 day shipping.
So it'll be 2 day shipping if you don't.
Man, that's a tough one.
Tough one, eh?
Like, I mean, what am I getting, you know? Am I like...
The new
maybe I've Amazoned some medicine that's gonna save my family.
That's true. That's
and
true.
if I get it 1 day late, they're all gonna die. Can't be getting my Amazon package late, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You're getting your pulling the lever. Nah, all right. Pull it.
Yep.
So 80%, 20% disagree. That they must have memed that.
That's nuts.
That was a meme answer, 100%.
Surely.
No way. All right. Your trolley is heading towards your best friend. You can pull the lever to divert it the other track, killing 5 strangers instead.
Damn,
what do you do?
That is rough.
You better answer correct. You better come correct, boy, or I'm going to jump across this table right now.
And pull the lever on me.
I'm pulling the lever, G.
Oof. 5 strangers or Edward?
Yep. What's it going to be? What's it going to be, boy?
I don't know, man. This guy's wearing glasses, so maybe it's not even you.
Nah, he's wearing Ray-Bans.
You don't even have Ray-Bans.
I'll buy some.
Is that you seeing the future? Oh, damn.
Yeah. By the way, determinism is real.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
You already checked?
Yeah.
Fuck. So you're definitely getting glasses.
I mean, I know
Ray-Ban.
with that one that we had previous, it says no one will believe you. So feel free not to believe me. But
well,
yeah.
I can't feel free to believe you. I have to.
You don't believe me, but
yeah.
It's all right.
Oh, well.
Anyway, so what are you doing?
See, which is weird because now I'm like suspicious, but I can't be suspicious because I can't believe you.
Exactly.
So I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Edward.
What? Nah, no way.
You've gone.
No way.
Rational me right now. That's what he says.
But imagine the scenario, right? I'm on the train tracks. There's 5 random cunts on the train tracks. Are you pulling the lever or are you not pulling the lever?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Me in that situation. Nah, I would not pull the lever and then I'd run and try and save you.
You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 5.
Nah, I would not pull it and I'd run and try and save you. That's what I'd do.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, dude. Nah.
I love you more than those 5 people, bro, but
I'll tell you what. I would pull the lever.
Damn.
I would definitely pull the lever.
I would not want you to pull the lever.
Doesn't matter what you want. I'm pulling the fucking lever, bro. Those cunts are dead.
But then I'm going to feel guilty for the rest of my life. Do you know how much suffering I'm going to be in? That 5 people died?
Oh, no, bro. Just develop alcoholism like everyone else, G. That's the solution.
That's the solution. Just go get my memory wiped.
Yeah, just get blackout drunk for the rest of your life. It's a party.
Bro, I'd rather be dead straight up.
Nah, G.
What a waste of time.
Dude. So lit.
I mean, maybe
Just
if
be at
the
the
other
pub-
five
be at-
people were raging alcoholics, then
Nah, that's straight up crazy that you wouldn't pull the lever.
nah, bro.
That's actually. So I'm gonna press nothing because you.
You said
that.
we're going with my thing.
Yeah, so you can pull the lever to divert it. Yeah. No, yeah, that's my thing.
No, yeah, you're right.
So do nothing is your thing, which I can't believe.
I'm sorry,
I
man.
actually can't
From the
believe
bottom
it.
of my heart.
Nah, that's worse than the handshake.
I'm sorry.
Thing.
Nah, what
100%.
no way.
100%.
No way.
So just so you guys know what we're talking about, we were playing a board game called Root, and we shook on it that I wouldn't attack him the next turn.
Don't play it down.
And then I attacked him and won the game. Wrecked. But in
this is what
case,
he's saying. So that he's downplaying it. He's saying it like, oh, it was just a game, you know?
No, it's not. It's Root.
This was
it's not just a game.
Yeah, this was a real life alliance and handshake that we made. We're like, you were like, hey, Ivan, from the bottom of my heart,
I did not say those.
Do you promise me?
I did not say those words.
On your mother's life.
I did not say that.
If I don't attack you here, you're going to not do this. I can't remember what exactly the agreement was, but it doesn't matter because that's not what's important. The game is not what's important. What's important is our commitment to our word and our
you wouldn't kill
Edward,
5 random
of this friendship that we have.
Bro, don't
that
try.
was broken on the, what date is it? What's the date today?
That's the 18th.
17, 16, 15. 14. That was broken on the 14th of October, 2023.
And now you're getting.
And you did it all because.
And now you're getting back at me by fucking killing me instead of 5 random cunts.
I'm not killing anyone. I mean, it's already going towards.
Don't play this card. We literally started off with that shit.
It's not my fault, bro. I'm going to come try to save you.
Nah, bro. You're not going to get there in time. You know it.
Well. Hey, at least I'm keeping to my word, right? I'm telling you that this is what I'm gonna do,
is
and that's what I'm gonna do.
This is actually.
I'm not like
crazy.
I won't kill you, bro. I won't kill you. Nah, later.
This is actually crazy, dude. Remind me never to go to a train track with you, bro.
We'll never go on trains.
So
when you come to Europe, we'll have to go on like
we're
cars,
driving everywhere. Walking, driving.
28% of people agree. Not surprised, to be honest.
I disagree. So
you're on the 72%.
Yep. I would save you.
What?
Even though I know you wouldn't save me, I would still save you.
Oh,
Kill
that
those.
means
Kill
a lot
those.
to me.
Yeah. Murder those 5 cunts in cold blood.
How many people would you murder to save me? If it was, what if it was 10 people? 100 people?
Just nuke the world, G. Just us
Damn.
two. Yeah, just
Damn.
this. Everyone in this room left. This podcast will carry on for eternity. There'll be no one to listen to it.
Well, we could listen to it.
Yeah, we'll do it, and then we'll listen to it, and then we'll do a next
Do another
episode,
one.
and then we'll
And
listen to that.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Like iteration on iteration
exactly.
on iteration. You'd end up having the perfect podcast. Maybe then a new universe, like it would get so perfect that it would spawn its own universe. You know?
The Eduard Todor podcast universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be it'll just be jiu-jitsu, board games, magic, and
Trolleys.
well, it's the first trolley we've done, but yeah, no train tracks because then you'll fucking yeah,
Then
no,
it'll be gone.
0 train
No,
tracks.
there won't be anyone else. So, you know?
Yeah, but then they'll be like, oh, empty rail and Edward rail. And like, oh yeah, nah, just leave it because the rust is the hinge is rusty. Like, nah, fuck.
What's the hinge being rusty?
I don't know. You come up with some logic idea as to why you can't pull the lever.
Yeah, bro. Rust has sentience. It
yeah, AGI and shit.
Rust should be considered a moral agent, and we should treat it with respect.
That's the next election's topic.
Crack up.
Yeah, leftists like, all right,
Oh yeah.
how do we get national out of power?
Treat Rust.
Just give Rust sentience laws.
What about AI though?
Nah, it's not Rust.
True.
But then what about the video game Rust?
True. That's maybe,
sentient.
Maybe it will be.
Yeah. All right. Trolley is
Can't
heading
see.
towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person at least. One person instead. At least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and can't see very well. What do you do?
That's a dumb question.
Yeah. I would do nothing because I can't tell what the fuck is going on.
It's like, I think this is I'd probably pull it based on the question. Like, at least that's what you think is happening. It's like, I don't know, to what extent? How certain am I? Like,
you can see
30%, 40%. If it's like that, 100%, I'm doing it.
Yeah, but you don't know if those guys can just get up and run. You don't know if they're just doing a prank and they can,
But I don't know, man. Like, it's like you can't know that stuff for certain in the other situations.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that it's like, if I couldn't see that well, I'll be like, I don't know if this is actually what's happening, so I'm just not going to fuck with anything. Because I can't be certain of anything.
I don't know. It's like, I think this needs numbers. It's like, if you're 99% confident.
Bro, that's pretty blurry, bro.
Nah, not. I reckon don't look at the image. That's easy as. That's 100% you'd be able to tell. Like, that's how good you would see someone on tracks ages away anyway. You know? It's like, it's not like you're like right next to them.
All right, so what are you doing? Just pulling it?
I reckon, yeah.
All right.
Because if
splat. All right, it's a pretty big split.
53%.
I think I agree though. It's like, how well can you tell what's going on?
Yeah.
Right. It's like all right, 14. Oh no. The trolley is heading towards one of your first cousins. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead.
Nah.
That's hilarious.
So I don't know either of them, man. They're basically strangers to me.
All right, so do nothing.
Nah, yeah.
First cousin later. If you're watching this, Ivan's first cousin, get fucked. All right, there we go.
Oosh.
Yeah, pretty close split. 57% agree. All right.
Hey.
The trolley is heading towards
this is
5 elderly people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a baby instead. What do you do? What do you do?
How do we?
And also,
life?
we'll just clear it up. All right. The baby's name is not Eduard. So you're not going to just by default kill it.
Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah.
All right. Sweet.
Otherwise, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Just target.
Fucking.
Is one of the old people Eduard?
Nah.
Oh, okay. All good. Nah, I reckon I would probably not pull it. I think. Yeah.
So you're going to value the unborn.
The baby. It's born, bro. It's a baby.
Unborn, undeveloped fetus
on a baby.
track.
It's not a pregnant woman. What are you on about, dude?
Okay, so, I mean, that's a hard one because a baby wouldn't fucking know what's happening at all.
Yeah, but it's not about it's like it's got its whole life ahead, you know? Elderly people. I mean, like, I like respect elderly people because they've done stuff, you know? But it's like, what would they want? You know,
I guess it depends like, how elderly.
Anyway.
No, how elderly.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, like, I think this is like 80.
If they have if they have an average of like 10 years to go each.
Yeah.
Right. That's
baby
50
still has
years.
more than 50.
All right, but if it's like 15 each.
Yeah.
You know, or if it's like 20, if they're like
life, but also quality of life. They like miss all of their youth years, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, yeah, they might have 15 years of being sick.
Pottering.
Yeah.
of what's that thing?
Sitting around watching TV.
No. What's that thing that Eastern European grandmas do? Like, with they
knitting,
knitting those, like, you know, the ones that those like valences or whatever they're called. They're like fuck, what are they like? It's like an Eastern European design where they put all over everything in the house. They put it on like the fucking shelf, the top of the monitor. They put it on like
like the
they're like these designs knitted out of like.
I think I know.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
They're like quite. They got lots of holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called
like
in
squares or something.
Yeah, out in our house, but they're all always white. But yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. All right. So.
How do we?
All right,
how the heck did we get there from
elderly people,
baby and
elderly people just knitting
for
the next 5 years, as opposed to the kid doing, you know, parkour and jumping out of airplanes potentially.
Yeah. You know, I reckon that baby would do a lot of good in its life because it would grow up knowing that it was saved.
All right, so we're gonna pull the lever. No, we're not pulling it. So we're not pulling it. And now you know who that baby grew up to be.
Eduard
Adolf
Todor.
Hitler.
Nah.
Yeah, later, get wrecked.
Rip.
Nah, okay, so 76% of people agree with you, 24% disagree. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Cool. So level 16.
Clones.
A trolley is barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead.
Yeah, I'll do it.
What?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Nah.
My consciousness is equally in me as is in those clones. I'm just not perceiving it.
They're clones. They might as well be like...
But it's the same shit.
They're just a copy of you. You're the real one.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on your... Like, in my theory of mind, actually, I'm not sure that they would be me. But I think that would still be minds.
Yeah, they would be minds that were you at the time of cloning.
Yeah.
Like, as you separated...
But like, still, they're just another, like, in your cone of possibility space, right? They're just like another branch. So it doesn't matter. Like, they still started at the same point, at which point you were you.
Yeah, I agree.
And so that's why what I'm saying. Your you limited
that's what I'm saying
branch?
is that split is when you were, where, like, their mind was like, essentially your mind.
Sure.
But as time has passed, you're no longer the same.
Nah.
Because the branches are different.
It's all you.
Nah, G. No
it's just
way.
Your perception is limited to that body. That's it.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't reckon,
Well, because you're you at t equals 0.
Yeah.
And then why is it that at t equals 1, someone went left and someone went right, and only the one that experiences going right is you?
Well, this is the whole
continuity
the Planck parable.
Because the one that goes left also has the experience of being you and then going left.
Yeah, but this is the whole idea of, like, the parable of the Planck.
What's that?
Or whatever it's called. I think that's what it is, right? So, like, if you have a ship,
I don't know what Jesus talked about.
If you have a ship, nah, it's not a might be a philosophical thing. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. It's not a parable from the Bible, but if you have a ship, right, and let's say it's the Voyager or whatever, that's the name of the ship, and then something breaks, whatever, you replace a plank. Is it still the same ship?
Oh, Ship of Theseus.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. So that idea of concept. Like, so for anyone like listening, right? You say, all right, is this the same ship? Yes. You replace another plank. Is this the same ship? Yes. Yeah. And then the question is, at what point, when you're replacing those planks, at what point does it become a different ship?
Yeah.
And you could say that and you could say that the essence of the boat is always the same, because it's the form of the boat, the owner, all the things that are attributed to that item, to that object are the same. You're just exchanging materials, you know? So that could be the same as, like, a person growing older and their neurons are changing, or they're like,
I'm pretty sure all of our cells change every 7 years.
Right. So it's that idea of, like, you know, what is you and whatever.
Yeah.
But I would argue that I am not the same person I was in the past.
So are you not the same person as you were yesterday?
I don't think so.
Are you the same person as you were 5 seconds ago?
In a sense, but no. Like I think you're only you at this moment in time, because everything else is relevant. Like, if I got a brain injury, like, I completely lose who I am completely.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it's, like, not even me anymore. Like, it is me, like, for all practical reasons.
Yeah.
But it isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's like a
So I feel like I can only exist in the presence. In the present, I feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at the point where you get cloned into 5 different things, all at that point, you
for one moment,
feel you.
Yeah.
And then at the next moment, you feel you in all of them as well.
Yes. Right? So there is now another experience.
Yes.
That is very close to mine, that also has sentience, but I distance myself from.
It's not,
it's not me
you're
anymore.
Not experiencing it at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's whack.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay, sure.
Because it's like having a twin, right? Like, that's a twin is a clone, essentially.
I'd say it's slightly different.
Why?
Because I think they don't have any shared memories or, like,
but it's just a really early clone before you can even develop any memories. I don't know.
Nah, it's different because they grow up as different people, right? Whereas, like, here you are literally the same person,
Right.
Like it's the identity aspect of it is like equivalent, whereas it's never actually equivalent for twins.
Yeah, I guess so. Although it gets close sometimes. Certain twins,
Sure,
like
yeah,
those like identical twins that like seem to like there's instances of like identical twins dating identical twins.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crack up.
Which is funny because it's like
That's
they
so
would
weird.
choose the same type of person.
Yeah,
You know?
that's so funny.
Yeah.
Wow, I wonder if they ever get them mixed up.
Yeah. All right. So the trolley is barreling towards 5 identical clones. So you're saying you're
I reckon
sacrificing yourself?
I'd pull it. Yeah. I mean,
That's
it's no
crazy.
different to 5 strangers, except
if anything, it's even more
it's
so.
even
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Is it though? I don't know because they don't.
I reckon I would bet
That's
myself
crazy.
more than the average random person.
That's crazy that you'd pull that. Anyway,
Is it? Why?
All right. I don't know. I just don't have. I'm like you're like
It's definitely no.
you're
it's
You're
definitely-
right click copy paste, bro. Like I could just do that again. Like, you know.
But 5 of me have way more potential to do good in the world than just 1.
But you can just clone more. I don't know.
But they could clone more anyway. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I think it actually, if I could clone more, that's different.
Right.
Maybe.
Okay, but okay. Let's just say that this is the only scenario.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just value my own experience.
I think that's fair. I'm just like, reset,
That's crazy.
let's go.
All right. So you're doing
Pull
pulling it.
it, yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna pull this fucking thing. Yeah, 12%.
Crazy.
You're either you're Jesus reincarnated, come back to life, second coming.
Well, bro, you reckon there's like 12% of 4 million people? There's like 400K. There's not 400,000 Jesuses.
Well, you know, you got Muhammad, you got Buddha, you got
True.
so it's just one of each.
Jesus equivalents.
Yeah, just one of each. All right. So Trolley is heading towards a mystery box with 50% chance of containing 2 people. You can pull the lever to divert it
is
to
easy.
the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of 10 people instead.
10%
Oh,
chance.
this is some stats shit. I
Yeah.
can't tell. I can't tell what the right answer is. 10% chance of 10 people, 50%
Oh.
chance of 2 people.
So the expected people is 1 person.
Right. I think the 10% chance of 10 people. %90 chance of nothing.
So, yeah, true. So in this one, it's like 50% chance of nothing, or you definitely kill 2 people.
Yeah. And that one
Whereas
is
that
90%
chance of
nothing,
nothing.
10%. You kill 10.
But then would you do 1% and 100? Probably on that logic.
Yeah, probably.
So it's like, yeah, because I wouldn't choose 100% chance to kill 1 person or 10% chance to kill 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd pull that.
All right, so 10%, 50. So you pull the lever to, splat. 57% of people agree.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Trolley is heading towards 5 sentient robots. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 human instead.
Oy. Digital sentience.
Humanism, let's go. This is the one.
We should get rid of all human sentience.
Yeah.
Because it will be better for biological life on the planet.
And robots.
And robots.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd leave it.
Yeah,
Probably.
same. Do nothing.
Sorry, future sentient robots. Please
84%.
Please don't hurt me.
When ChatGPT awakens and plays this
GI,
game,
man.
yep, like that's it.
It's just gonna
are
watch
dying.
our podcast.
Yeah, humans are dying. That's it. Later.
I just value human life, you know. I think
The
AGI
trolley is
should also
heading-
value human life. That's all I'm saying. Please let me live.
It's like when you find out that Google is listening to your thing for ads.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You're like free money. How to get free money?
I love that.
All right, so a trolley is heading
That's what you
towards 3 empty trolleys worth 900k. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth 300k instead.
This is stupid. Of course I'm gonna pull the lever. Save 600k, man. Splat. How did it splat that trolley? Dude, this is a tank. Why did 22? Maybe some people were just like, nah, less money is good.
Yeah. Capitalists own this. A trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, hitting a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Crack up. Given the information in this question, I would pull the lever. But if it's a trolley for like,
well, it's gonna go
friggin'
somewhere.
medical,
Yeah, it's gonna go somewhere. Someone's gonna use it.
I don't know. They could walk probably.
Says the guy that takes the tube in UK or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but only when I can't walk.
Yeah, I mean, how do you know how long of a distance they want to
Look,
travel
it's
to?
only that long, bro. They could walk that.
All right, in this scenario, cool. We break it. Is that it? Pull the lever.
Yeah. I think so. I think the point is that it
Yeah.
raises some question. Yeah. But
Okay,
like,
a question. Yeah.
what would you do?
You're
What?
You're a reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley problem. What do you do?
Pull the lever. This is simple.
Yeah.
This is the same
Yeah.
as before.
So just for everyone listening, so it's the classic one, the number one, where there's one person on one side, 5 people on the other side. If you pull
And a guy pulling the lever.
yeah, if you pull it, do you kill
Yourself.
the one person?
The one person.
Yeah. But you are you in every scenario. So you're the
So
one
this-
person on the track, and then you're also you are the 5 people on the other track. And you're also the guy pulling.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, pull the lever.
Yeah.
Kill myself. What?
52%.
That's so weird.
That is so weird. Maybe this is where
52% of
people like
agree.
loop back to the start where they're like, oh, I'm not going to make a decision that would actively kill myself.
But then you're killing your 5 of you.
But you're not making the active decision.
Ah,
I don't know.
right. I see what you're
I
saying.
think for some people, the
Agency is the
what is it like? Yeah, responsibility by omission of action or something.
Harmless prank. A trolley is heading towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do you do?
Nah, I'm not gonna do nothing. I reckon I wouldn't do it. Like, this is the case where it's like Chesterton's fence. Well, it's not really that, but it's like, don't fuck with things for no reason. Like,
But it's a harmless prank.
but that's what you think it is. Next thing you know, there's like 50 people on the other track.
Nah,
you know,
do nothing. G.
this is
Come
how the dumbest shit in the world
Pull the
happens
lever,
because
G.
someone's just like, boop, press the button.
All right, so you're doing nothing.
Which is funny because you asked me at the start of this podcast whether or not I would press the button. I'm like, yeah, see what it does.
yeah. So see, you're inconsistent all over the shop,
I am.
all over the place. The only thing you're consistent about is you'll kill me over 5 people. That's the only. That's the only fucking thing. All right, I'm doing nothing. Yeah, because
Yeah, I
you don't want
guess
to. You
so.
don't want to prank anyone. But everyone wants to
63%
prank.
disagree.
Yeah, 3.
I think that was an inconsistency in information of the question. It's like, given the fact that there was nothing going on,
Right.
be like, yeah, okay, why not? Because I like fucking with people.
Until
Especially
you have to
you.
kill 100 people by accident because you didn't know they were on the track.
That's true.
Yeah.
But if I know
That's what you
got to
think. That's what you got to think every time you try to fuck with me ever again. What if? You just what if you just happened to kill 100 people
True.
by the act of fucking with me?
Damn.
Okay, a trolley is heading towards a good
I got a
citizen.
heavy weight on my conscience. now.
Exactly. So the trolley is heading towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who litters
Yeah,
instead.
pull the lever. Nah, fuck litterers, man. Honestly, you see people driving, throw a can out of the window.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any words.
And then you go to like India or Nepal and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't make it like
Completely
at that
different.
point it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
whether you do or not, like
Yeah.
it's just rubbish everywhere.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh fuck,
Rip.
so sad.
Yeah.
Like I remember like going up the mountains in Nepal and just seeing rubbish on the mountain. I'm like,
Hey, crazy.
bruh, like
Yeah,
how?
that's
You know,
wild.
it's so sad.
I guess it's like they just, got bigger things to care about. or
Yeah,
something.
like when you're worried about where your next meal's coming from, you're not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like too fussed about, but still it's kind of sad.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but in like, first world countries,
Yeah.
seeing people littering, literally, like, there's very little things that grind my gears more than like watching someone just like walking in a park and like throwing one of these like, wrappers or like one of these like tinfoil shiny things on the floor. I'm just like, it feels so bad to just be like, call them out, you know, oi, pick it up.
Yeah.
This is why I want a black belt. Only reason, overarching reason to have a black belt, so I could be like, oi, pick it up.
And then you
And
get
then
shanked for
nah.
a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper.
Hey. All right. So
Yeah.
good citizen, bad citizen. We're pulling the lever.
We like good citizens.
And we
You
hate
listening
bad.
people, we like good citizens. Be
We
a
like
good
you
citizen.
if you have a good
Don't let
credit
it-
score and a good, what's that Chinese version? Good
don't know. Social credit
social credit score. That's it. So,
social credit score, and you say good things about the government.
Yep.
Then we
So
like
national, love you boys.
you. Nah, sorry, you can't force me to say that. Nah.
National for life. Even though I did vote against you in the election, but just forgive me for that. No gulags for me. So
Oh man, I don't know. Gulags with national. I reckon it's an inevitability. Just
yo,
put all the poor people in the gulags and keep all the rich people.
and just remove all the rich tax. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Whoa.
oh no! Due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode, and if you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go on in circles for eternity.
Nah,
What do you do?
do nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Eternity.
Yeah. It's all good. Just may as well.
Eternity.
I'll come back in an eternity and then decide again later.
That's funny, actually. I when I first did this years ago,
Yeah.
I exploded it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Why?
But-
Because you're like, oh, the people inside are suffering.
yeah.
But what if they're not?
But that's the thing, is that
What
eternity.
if they're actually just like flourishing? They're like loving being in this endless loop in the trolley.
That's true. That's a
Just
good
because
point.
you find it boring doesn't mean that they do.
That's a good point. Now, if there's at least one ADHD person in there, I'm blowing it up. But I'll just take you out of this misery, you know? Okay, yeah, so we'll just leave it, do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you have an eternity in a trolley, you're probably going to figure out how to enjoy it. Like, humans are pretty adaptable, you know? It's like, bro, you give me 5 years in a trolley, I'll figure out how to enjoy that.
I don't know, man. Like, that's why prison is so shit, right? Because it's like, you just got to be there and just fucking, like, that's why it's a punishment.
But, I don't know.
Then
Yeah.
again, Joey Diaz talks about how it was like a party every night. He was doing heroin with the bike. He was doing heroin with the Mexicans.
Oh my
He was
goodness.
doing meth with the bike, like the white.
What
like
is
Hell's
this Joey
Angels.
Diaz, the comedian?
Yeah.
What the heck?
He was like, just smoking weed with the brothers. Like, just it was a party every night. He
That's
said,
crazy.
yeah,
Sounds
he-
like a wild party.
he was like he had like a job where he had to store shit in like a storage room, and like he could like basically pack drugs away in secret locations where like they wouldn't get caught.
Oh, yeah.
So he was like
That's nuts.
the distributor of drugs in the fucking
Mhm.
whole place. So he's just fucking partying.
That's crazy how this guy has just come out of prison, got these stories.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
But
But yeah,
all right.
I reckon, you'd find some pleasure in the eternal loop. Just meditate. Transcend this dimension.
I don't know, man.
Meditate,
I
work
don't
out,
know.
read books.
What books though? There's,
You got
there's a
Kindle.
trolley.
No, you got a Kindle.
You got a Kindle. I don't think you got nothing.
The trolley's got Wi-Fi.
Nah, I don't think it says anything about that. I think you're just stuck in a old old trolley.
It's got like one of those like TVs,
Nah.
TVs on the back of the seat, and it's like in a plane, and you just get all of the latest movies.
Nah. So
How do
you
you-
get nothing. You just
Bro, it's an absurd trolley problem. Of course
Exactly.
they're gonna have
Have you
TVs.
ridden a trolley before?
like
the-
a tram.
It looks like a tram. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
They're pretty old school. They
Yeah,
don't
they're
have
pretty
shit.
old school. Yeah,
It's like the Motat one.
I don't even know, bro. I don't even remember the motel
Ah,
one, but I've
okay.
been on European ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're pretty shit.
that's true.
You're just in a trolley. Anyway,
But bro, if there's a trolley that can be stuck in an eternal loop that can circle on for eternity, the tech must be pretty advanced. Like, it would not ever break down, ever, in the future of the universe. That's like, bro, that's advanced tech. They're going to have holograms in there.
nah, but that's just the advanced wheels and shit. It's not advanced like
but the whole
entertainment.
system has to, like, not degrade, right?
Yeah, but that's
There's
just
no rust, no, like...
yeah, but it could still be bare bones basic.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
I'll concede that.
25. Enemy. Oh no, the trolley is heading towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them, or you can do nothing and no one will ever know.
I'd probably divert the trolley because I don't even have a worst enemy.
I am your worst enemy.
True, you're my worst enemy.
You literally would save your enemy and kill your best friend. That's literally the outcome of this. That's literally the outcome of this fucking trolley problem.
Yeah, but maybe that is you.
Wow, deep. Hashtag deep.
Maybe
that's me when we're playing Root.
Maybe you are my worst enemy because I'm forced to kill you over 5 other people, and so I hate you for it. Because why would you get on the track in the first place?
I didn't get on the track. I was put there.
Did.
Nah, I was put there.
But what the fuck is your brown belt for then?
Because I was 10 black belts that just fucking kidnapped me. What am I supposed to do? You should have got better, bro. Nah. All right, so yeah, I would also save him.
Yeah,
and then probably kill him with my bare hands.
Who even is your worst enemy?
I don't know.
I don't even know, man.
I don't know.
Like
pick a
Putin.
Pick a random hate comment on my YouTube.
Straight up. If it was Putin, I'd probably leave it.
But is he your enemy?
Yeah.
You don't have. Is it really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck him. Fuck Putin.
All right, leaving him.
Yeah. I guess I would be like, I would model my worst enemy as the person who I can conceive of in the world who's alive that is doing the worst thing or something.
I would just
in my
right. What I would do is I would stop it, divert it, and then ask for 500K.
and then pull the trolley back.
you got money. Yeah, you're good.
It looks,
all right. So what are we doing? Putin
looks like Hitler.
Pull the lever or do nothing.
I'd do nothing.
Do nothing.
Later, Putin. Fuck you.
50-50. That's a spicy one.
Yeah.
I didn't think that would be.
I reckon it's because there's the crux of who actually is your worst enemy. I'm like, if I abstractly model that,
if it's Karen from finance, then
like,
maybe not.
You're all good, but yeah. If it's Putin, nah.
All right, next
26 lifespan.
A trolley is heading towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull the lever, divert the trolley, and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years instead.
5 people. I reckon I'll pull it.
Yep. Same.
Because it's just like
distribute it evenly,
and also like 90 to 80 is
not as bad
as 80 to 30.
Yeah. Pull the lever.
They're still all good. There's no splat.
Yeah, no splat.
They're just
64% agree. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever, divert it to the other track, setting the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now.
Oosh. Future people or present people? I think this depends on whether I think future people are going to be happier than present people. I think 100 years from now, based on the framing of this problem, if people are still around, I reckon they're going to be pretty all right.
Yeah. Either really all right or they're like underground.
Mad, dystopian, suffering, matrix,
underground in caves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking the whole surface is like uninhabitable and they're just like living off geothermal.
True. But then, I don't know. The other thing actually is, if people are alive in the future, they're probably more likely to have longer lifespans.
That's a good point. Unless it's like fucked.
Yeah, but on the assumption that humans are still alive in 100 years, I think it's like we're either dead or we're all right. I reckon. Like, I think, there are like these futures of like, dystopian brain harvesting or something. But
so what?
I reckon it's like
kill the present people?
Probably. I don't know. Yeah, because if it's for certain, 5 people now or 5 people in 100 years. I mean, I'm an optimist.
If you extrapolate from like previous times, right?
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a better time to live than any other time in history, really.
Yeah. I guess the difference now is AGI. Like in 100 years, that just changes the whole calculus in both directions, right? Like if it goes well, great. Human flourishing,
infinitely better, yeah.
If it goes bad, then
we might not even be around.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
exactly.
I guess
So on the assumption that we are around in 100 years,
so we do nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
Just be
I
like,
agree with that.
all right.
30% agree, 70%.
I like these
disagree.
questions. They tickle a few different concepts, you know.
Yeah,
Poke at a few different moral intuitions and kind
Free
of
will.
get you to explore these.
Oh no, a trolley problem is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in the situation, or has everything been predetermined since the universe began?
Wow.
Yep.
Looping all the way back around.
Yep. Do you
All
have
the
a
way
choice,
back to
or
the
do you not
beginning.
have a choice?
No, I have a choice.
You believe that there is a
I
choice.
have a dream that
So
I have a choice.
So you have a choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
64% agree.
Interesting.
36 disagree.
Yeah, nah. I just like I have had this for a while where like I understand both positions and I kind of hold both positions in different ways of like free will and determinism.
I don't have any good arguments for free will, but I internally believe it to be true.
I think the best argument for free will is that I feel it to be true.
But that's not good enough, surely.
Nah, it is.
Why though?
Because that's the only way that the only like action guiding information that I can have, right, is what I feel to be true. Like I can't something that I
there's
don't
a lot
know
of there's
or
a lot
something
of
that
things
I don't
that
think is true.
there's a lot of things that you use rationality as opposed to feeling, right? Like even in this sort of these questions we've had.
Yeah, I guess so. But I just don't think it makes any sense to live life. Like it sounds like a nonsensical concept to me. Is like, how do I make decisions?
If I don't have free will.
With the or like how do I make decisions in accordance with my beliefs when my beliefs state that I don't make decisions? Or like I guess the decisions that I've made have already been predetermined. You know? It just I don't know. It just seems weird to me.
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense.
I guess. I mean, I like the logical, not logical, but the rational arguments that determinists give make more logical sense to me than any other rational argument and free will people.
It's interesting.
give. Like free will doesn't make sense to me logically, but I believe it to be true because it feels that it is.
Do you mean it doesn't make sense to you logically and physically? Like because
the idea of like every, you are the genetics plus your environment. So
Sure.
every choice you make will be influenced by your past experience, your genes, and that's about it. Like, so like it's like the knock-on effect when you break a pool.
Right, sure. So it's
thing,
just
and
like
every ball bounces into each other, pushing another ball to go the different direction. And it's like, this decision to pick up this glass, it's a culmination of everything that's happened so far with my genetic components.
Yeah.
So that to me makes like complete sense.
I think that's true.
And then their sorry, let me just finish.
Yeah.
Their explanation for why you feel it to be true is that it's a mechanism that's playing in an exact parallel with what's actually happening. So you're feeling that you're making a choice to do this, but it's actually like they're both parallel lines and they always stay parallel and they always stay like aligned. Your feeling and what is actually predetermined always match. And if that is the case, then you wouldn't be able to tell. Even you would feel it to be true and you still wouldn't be able to tell. And so that makes complete sense to me. But at the same time, I feel it to be true. So I believe it to be true. Like I believe to have free will in a weird way.
Right.
Like it's a belief,
You
not
hold
a
both.
not a logical idea.
I mean, I think the determinism thing is still a belief, right?
I mean, it is, but it feels more
Or you mean
based on like some sort of logic or based on some sort of extrapolation of what I understand to be the case.
Right, sure.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
where do you stand on it?
Yeah. Oh, whoa, that word is moving. That's so funny. I didn't notice that.
Oh, the
before.
predetermined.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am actually quite similar. Like, I think on a physical basis, I can see how things are predetermined or something. But in the way I choose to believe, quote unquote, or live my life, I'm like, yeah, no, I got free will because it just makes a lot more sense.
Isn't that also physical though?
I think there's a thing around like how I treat others and how I treat myself,
right?
To a certain extent, which has its own issues in and of itself. But like, I treat myself as if I have free will, and then I treat others, like deterministically or something.
Okay.
So like,
that's kind of cool.
That person made a mistake, but they made that mistake because, you know, they had a like bad instruction or they had bad upbringing or whatever, you know. And I think, yeah, if I make a mistake, it's also like, oh, well, I made the choice to make that mistake, but also recognizing that there's like an environmental or historical element there as well. But yeah, I think there's like a responsibility element for it or something. Like I take responsibility for my actions, whereas if I was deterministic, I would feel something like, oh, well,
easier to just, yeah,
that was going to happen anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a better model to live your life through, like having agency over your choices. So even from that perspective, I think it's useful. Okay, let's see.
How many are there?
Congratulations, you have solved philosophy. Kill count 46.
Oh, wow.
We have killed 46 people.
Wow. Nice, including you.
Including me, which I still
including
can't.
5 of me.
That's true.
No, just 1.
No, you sacrificed yourself for 5 of you, which I still don't agree that it's you, but
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just killed
and the
you just kill
on
yourself for 5 copies of you, which is dumb. Straight up.
But they're also me.
They're not. They just copy paste you.
If I could keep cloning them, then yeah.
Copy paste.
But what's that? We all copy paste, bro. We just all copy paste anyway.
What?
We're just
fucking.
Just humans. Yeah. Just copy paste. Just DNA.
No, but it doesn't, like, you copying, you know, half of a gene with mixing it with another half.
Yeah, whatever, but same stuff.
Like breeding freaking chihuahuas and shit.
Yes, it is exactly like breeding chihuahuas.
Yep. It's just getting smaller and smaller dogs, breeding them together, create smaller and smaller dogs, breed them together, create smaller and smaller dogs, until you have the tiniest dog possible. That's what's happening to humans, except it's our intellect that's dropping.
Damn, that's deep.
It's very deep.
Idiocracy vibes.
Because the
favorite movie.
The lowest IQ people are breeding more than the highest IQ people. So the average IQ of the human population is going to keep declining.
Yeah.
And that's why you should have 100 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you saying I have a high IQ or a low IQ?
I will let you decide that.
Are you saying you should, as in like you expect me to, or you should, as in like it's a moral imperative?
No, it's a model that I'm
deterministic model.
Yeah, based on your IQ, you should be at around 100 kids.
Right. Yeah.
No. But yeah.
Yeah, man, Idiocracy. That's a movie, isn't it?
What is it?
Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh, it's literally this.
Oh.
You should watch it.
What is it?
It's so good. The premise is this guy like signs up for this military experiment.
Yeah.
And he gets put in a hibernation chamber for like 10 years or something. Like is the plan. But then he wakes up like 100 years later or something. And like everyone's real dumb because humanity just deteriorated because everyone got really comfortable and everything was made for convenience. That's really funny. That's a good comedy.
Cool.
Yeah. And then he's like the smartest person in the world, and they're like feeding their plants Gatorade because it's what plants crave. That's where this meme comes from. And which is why I like, you wouldn't have noticed it, I guess, but when we were away at Michael's birthday, we were at a batch for a mate's birthday on the weekend, and he had Gatorade, and I was like, "It's what plants crave."
Oh, that's right. Nah,
that's the meme.
Oh,
reference.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it was just a Gatorade ad?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, they would advertise to sell, man.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, but while it's a funny movie, it's also like, oh man, I could see that.
Right.
It's like, man, where is the world going? Like, wars are happening still. People just like doing dumb stuff.
Yeah, it's a tough time to even talk about events, eh? Like, I don't even know. Like, it feels like it's such a gray line everywhere, you know? It's like I feel like the Ukraine thing was a bit more black and white, pretty simple to like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, and then now this Israel shit's popping off and you're like, I don't even know what the fuck to say because like there's good points on both sides and then you say one thing and people just go, oh, you're against the, you know, and I'm like, no, I'm just like literally just thinking it through it, you know?
Very polarizing.
It's so hard to know what the fuck the right answer is. Like,
yeah, especially without, you know, like doing proper digging into it.
Yeah, and even then, it feels like you're like there's valid points on both sides. So it's like you end up having to pick a side anyway. You know, it's like
no nuanced.
Yeah, exactly, right. Like you kind of have to go like, you know, get Israel out of there, or it's like no, defend the fucking land. You know, and it's like there's only one or two options, one of two options. Yeah. So it's a wild time to be living.
Sure is.
But it haven't been a world war yet, so it could be worse. Could easily be worse.
True.
Yeah.
Could also be a whole lot better. TBH. Hopefully.
Depends if you press the button or not. Boop. All right, World War III.
What?
Gone skis. We started with that. We're ending with that. Actually, before we end, I'll do a cheeky little. Tell me stop. Oh no. You want to all right.
Yeah, I want to shuffle them. Come on, what do you mean? You've been shuffling these false shuffles all day.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got to keep.
See, this is. Wait, we don't have a camera on the table, do we?
They can probably see your hands.
Okay, well, this is the professional way to stop a magician from cheating.
So profesh.
There you go.
All right, cool. Tell me stop.
Stop.
Remember?
Yeah.
Shuffle. All right.
Fake cards, huh?
No.
I knew it.
They're not even fake.
Yeah, they are. They're different on both sides.
What do you mean?
They are rotationally asymmetric.
Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
No, wait.
But they're
rotationally symmetric, not vertically.
Yeah. But they're not set up, so if they were all set up in one direction, then it would actually give me some information, but because they're not.
Direction.
All right. Are you ready?
I don't know.
I want you to think of your card.
Okay.
Yeah, just think of it.
I'm going to be impressed. What did you do? You hacked it.
Okay. No. The next card I turn over is your card.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you hacker. I saw that one coming, but I don't know how you did it.
Laters, Jack of Diamonds.
What? I'm going to rewatch that footage.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to do.
Go for it. I thought about all the things I could fool you with, and I had to just bring it back to the roots.
Bring it back to the roots.
Yeah.
What? Nah, I have a theory, but I won't.
Yeah, you can talk. You can ask me off here.
Yeah, but surely it can't. Like, nah, I don't know. It's not a very good theory.
Yeah,
that's nuts. What? What is this?
Donzos.
I like the next card. I legit thought that you had missed it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, the next card I turned over was gonna be. I was like, I know what you're up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember we talked about it at the last Something Magic, but I didn't. I was like, oh, it's still a good premise, and you're not gonna know how I did it anyway. So yeah.
Cheeky. You got me.
Yep.
You got me.
Shot. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, that was a really
fun.
Yeah, really actually interesting convo.
Couple of games. Yeah, I feel like we covered a a lot of philosophy territory in that.
Morality.
Buttons and
choices
trolleys.
and
That's good.
So that was the episode. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking by. Now, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review on any of the platforms you watch this on, because that will help the podcast be seen and shown to others. Like, share, all that kind of crap. Catch you guys in the next episode.
Peace.